Okay, guys. Sorry for the devastation. I've got to reorganize. I took a lot of stuff out of here very quickly when I brought it in, and then I had to come back and get more things. Some of which I had to use in my office. So I've got to get some semblance of order. But if you watch my videos, my semblance of order is not great on his best days. But I have my van back. So I might not be as comfortable as I was in that hotel or the motel. But one thing I am is I am not paying 50 to 75 bucks a night to live in this. So that is makes me so happy. Of course, you have to factor in the fact that it cost me 960 bucks to get this thing up and going. But I did hear something from the guy who worked on the van, who appears to be a pretty honest guy. Uh, and he's very knowledgeable. He was showing me some of his certificates and stuff. He teaches auto mechanics, so he was a perfect guy to diagnose that weird computer problem I had. And I can't complain about the way the van is starting so far. It is starting. It is smoother than when I brought it over here. I still got some things to do. I got some work on the front end. I still need plugs and wires, etc. So there's still some stuff that needs to be done, but I am not going to do that now. Even if I could afford it, it would be more of a strain than I really want to put forth, and more of an effort. So I'm going to just relax. I'm going to wait. I'm going to live in this van until it comes around to the next payday. And then I'll think about doing something, but I also have to think about the fact that Christmas is on the horizon. And I do have a few relatives that I really need to get something for, one of which I promised and I will deliver. But in the meantime, I am back in the van, and just the fact I'm not spending 50 bucks a whack at a minimum at a really low cost hotel motel means that I am going to quickly recoup this in money I'm not spending for lodging. But my batteries went low. I've got them so they don't go down dangerously. But I do have my generator. I'm in a Walmart parking lot at the very back corner. It's early, so I don't feel bad about doing this. I'm running my generator. By the time it gets 9 or 10, I'm going to turn my generator off and put it back in the back of my van. You see my larger generator. I got my smaller generator out there. It's got a Brinks lock and a very heavy duty what is that? Mesh wire, or what do you call it, wound wire connector holding it on. So somebody would have to make an effort to steal it. Maybe not an effort to destroy it, but an effort to steal it intact. So I'm just trying to recharge my batteries a bit. And why am I doing it in the middle of the night? Well, like I said, it's not quite the middle of the night. It's about 6:30. It's just dark. We're coming up on the shortest day of the year in December, of course. What is it that it's the summer equinox, the winter solstice? The winter solstice, I guess, is what I'm thinking about. But I'm really happy to get my van back. Happy because not only, like I said, is it lodging, it's transportation, and that's the one thing you have to realize if you do this van deal is. And I'm going to make preparations so I don't get caught out like this again and have to go through this, because it took it about 7 or 8 days. I think they had to bring in the big gun, this guy, to really diagnose the issue. So I'm happy it's going. And I really got this from the guy. He said the engine in this 91, it says extraordinarily well. And he said to replace this with another extended van would be 30,000, 40,000 plus if you bought a 30,000 to 40 if you bought a new one. Of course, it's not like buying another used one, maybe with a little less mileage on it. But he really did like the sound of the engine, and it really does sound smooth. So I think that this is not a bad investment. He actually told me, I understand why you spent this amount of money on this vehicle. He said, because it's almost impossible to replace for any reasonable amount. And I appreciated that. So I am back in the van. I am much reduced in finances, but at least I do have the van back. Now I've just got to charge everything back up, because not amazingly, when it was in the shop, the batteries did go down. So I have to get the batteries back up to even get the solar controller to re-engage and start working. I've got to reset it. I've done that before. I've driven it down pretty low. I did not damage the batteries because I have it set not so it doesn't go down violently. So even at that, it was like 7 volts instead of 12, which is lower than it should be, but not horrible. All right, I am back. I am happy. I've gotten my van back. Of course, I'm using my phone now because it's half dark anyway, so it won't have a great quality picture no matter what I'm using. All right, I will be back, and I'll have some more van videos about actual things to do with the van. I really had great plans. I had some power options. I was considering buying my other 2 solar panels. That went up in a ball of flame. Anyway, I will talk to you later, and we will proceed. Now I can do some of the things I plan to do. I probably will be able to do some metal detecting because I don't have enough money to do much else. You guys have a wonderful day.